which is the result of using a micro needling facial tool painlessly on her face 2 to 3 times a week for 30 days. Look at the wrinkles and the crow's feet and the lines around her eyes, and then look at the after. It bears noting all of these pictures I'm going to share with you are not the result of skincare. No actual skincare products, serums, or moisturizers were allowed on these participants of this survey. All they did to their faces during the 30-day study period was use the GloPRO device. That is crazy town, because what it has basically done, and it's patented for doing this, is firm and firm and firm and smooth and totally change the appearance of the skin. All right, now, as you see what this device looks like, let me just tell you, good luck if you can find it anywhere else, because it has been selling out at every major prestige retailer. It has this tool, which, by the way, only we here at the Q have this, the limited edition rose gold, because the other retailers that had a few of them now have sold out of them. So it's perfect for holiday gifting. It also can come in your choice of the white. I will just tell you, this is the tool that has won an Allure Best of Beauty Award, a New Beauty Award, has been featured just this year in Forbes magazine, Vogue magazine, Self magazine. In fact, Forbes called it the anti-wrinkle tool that is the hottest one going in the country right now. Harrods sells it. Time magazine has talked about it. The Today Show has featured it. And what we're doing now is bringing you the GloPRO facial tool with the micro tip facial attachment, and you're getting a whole suite of products. 5 prep pads, a pair of Bright Eyes illuminating collagen eye patches. Back here is just all the gravy, which has a tremendous value. The tool itself, though, is $199, so all the extra gravy is free. And by the way, we are saving you almost $60. It ships for free. It's getting there in time for Christmas gifting. It's on 6 easy payments. And I just have to rave about this beautiful woman, Jamie Vanian. How are you?
Hi, friends. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. So you and I worked together in October. When we launched this, and it probably was a very new concept for QVC shoppers and customers, but ultimately in the 10 or 15 minutes that we were together, it sold out. You live in Dallas. You and your father, who's a biochemist and a doctor, your dad actually invented clinical grade microneedling in the dermatological and spa space. Now the two of you have partnered on a patented device that painlessly puts microneedling into our hands for at-home use. The pictures are bananas. The firming is off the charts. So I guess my first question for you is, for people new to this concept, and if they've not heard about it in, say, a spa environment, so can we show them the tool and can you start using it? Because there are these little micro needles. Fear not, it doesn't hurt. They are super micro fine and they painlessly disrupt the surface of the skin. So Jamie, you and Dad, who invented this tool, you call it vertical exfoliation.
Right, exactly. And what's so exciting about this, and you'll see this is the original patent. When we filed the patent for this over a decade ago, we first started in doctors' offices with this incredible technology. And as science advances, now this is something that is so goof-proof you can do in the comfort of your own home. There's my cute dad. He's not here, so we'll just rat on him. He is over 70 years old. Look at his skin. I mean, if he dyed his hair, he would look 50. And this is something that he uses every day. I use every day. We say minimum 3 times a week. It is so easy breezy. And having grown up in this industry, nothing will do for your skin what GloPRO microneedling will do. And we have an entire range of skincare products, but this works with anything you're using at home. And it's so smart because if you think about it, all you do is glide this over your skin at night. And what it does is it triggers your skin's natural rejuvenation response. So all you do is glide this over just like this, and it's triggering and telling my skin to make firm, bouncy new skin cells. And if you look at the juiciness and the bounce to my skin, at my age now, I've had 3 kids. My oldest is 13, 9, and 5. I should have deep nasolabial folds. I should have fine lines around the eyes, and I don't. And it's not because there's anything special about me. It's because I take 60 seconds for myself every night after I wash my face, I GloPRO while I'm putting the kids to bed, I'm talking to my husband, and I work my way all the way around the face, under the jawline, on the neck as well, and then I apply my skincare. And I want you to think about this process as your skin insurance. This is skincare's bestie. This is going to enhance everything you're using if you're a gardener. And would you ever put your tulip bulbs on the surface of the soil and walk away?
Never.
Of course not. It's
Even
ridiculous.
though I'm not a gardener, I know not to do that.
We appreciate the flowers.
But I know those tools that are like the little
like
tillers.
aerating
yeah,
your
they
garden.
aerate and till up the soil. And so can we see this animation? Because while it's a cartoon rendering, same idea when you vertically, in it kind of like a crosshatch motion, move it over your face and neck. So it does these three things, right, Jamie? Firm, smooth, and rejuvenate.
That's exactly right. So as you glide it over the skin, instead of horizontally taking off the skin like we used to do, or a man who shaves, right? He's horizontally taking off the skin. That's why men typically look younger. But look at this. We're gently parting the skin cells, creating this motion in the skin that triggers the skin to say, whoop, wake up. And it's like this corset effect for the skin. But those little channels, my friends, stay open for 5 minutes. This is when you apply your serums and your creams. That's really, really important. So what's exciting about this is the skin insurance. So on its own, when you see these before and after images, that's the power of your body. And then imagine it with your skincare.
Okay, but you should know, what you're about to see, these photos, are purely just the power of the body. In this kind of study group, and this is a clinically proven tool with results that are clinically measured. In this study group, these women were only allowed to use this tool. It is not the result of, say, skincare serums or moisturizers. In fact, before we wow you with the pictures, can we just tease you with some of the results? So there were 35 ladies in this study. Take me through it.
So this is what's exciting. Every single person said they thought this tool was easy to use, because at the end of the day, it's got to be simple. It's got to be something that you can just turn it on and you go. You don't even have to charge it. It already comes ready to glow. It's so fantastic. 97%, that's 29 out of 30 people in a clinical, said that the firmness of their skin not only felt but looked improved, and that's the bounce. That's when you're restoring that beautiful juicy back to the skin. 97% said that their skin looked younger. That's huge after using GloPRO. So then you imagine partnering it with your favorite serums and cream, unlocking their power. 93% of the participants said that their skin tone looked more even. And when you look at these before and after images, I want you to notice that all 4 of the benchmarks of aging are addressed. Look at the fine lines around the eye area. Look at the skin tone unevenness improved next to her eye. Even the pore size next to her eyes and on the sides of the nose is so dramatically improved.
You're using it all over the face and also in the neck, and we'll revisit with Jamie what the exact period of time and the technique is for rolling it over your face and neck. But look at the forehead, and this is 30 days minus any other skincare serums or moisturizers. This is the result of painless microneedling, which blows my mind, but then doesn't, because it explains why now, after only 2.5 months since you launched here on QVC, you already have your first Today Special Value. Sidebar, Jamie and this device have a big following at our sister station, HSN. It's sold, this device, at QVC outposts around the world. Prestige retailers like Harrods. Jamie just got back from an in-store event at Neiman's and Nordstrom's. You can't find this device anywhere because celebrities are using it and Instagramming about it. So now it's flying off fourth quarter store shelves for Christmas gifting. And look at that picture.
I know.
Look at she used no skin serums, no creams. It didn't hurt. And look at the fine lines and wrinkles firm up, plump up, and look at the glow of her skin.
That's right. That's right. And that's what's so exciting is this is just your body's own beautiful rejuvenation power. So you'll wash your face at night, you'll glide the tool over the skin, then you apply your topical. That's it. Keep it on your nightstand if you want. Keep it next to your toothbrush in the bathroom. And we have a choice of, this is sold out everywhere else except for QVC. Gorgeous holiday special edition glitter GloPRO. This is very, very limited in quantity. So this is it, and this is all we have. I'm not even sure if it's going to make it till our big kickoff on Monday.
I'm telling you, it's not going to.
I know.
We have over 1,000 ordered just in the show tonight.
Oh, darn it.
So there is the limited edition holiday rose gold. There is the white. The tool itself is $199. We are saving you about $60. and bringing you the tool plus free stuff, which we'll talk about in a second. The entire, if sold separately here, is over $201. I also just want to say we ship this to you for free. You have a holiday return policy. You have an easy pay that no prestige retailer has. And please don't forget, this is the family and the man and the doctor that invented micro needling. If I could just pause for a second and say, it's probably the hottest, most cutting edge spa and dermatological service going right now. Although in those environments, it is not cheap and it is not pleasant.
Right, and that's what's so exciting about this is just like, people always ask me, is it better to do it in the spa setting or whatnot? Just like exercise, is it better to run the Boston Marathon twice a year and like check the exercise box, right? Or do something that's at home 3 times a week. I say minimum, do it 3 times a week for a minute at night. That's it. Wash your face, GloPRO,
What's the
put on your
motion?
serums.
Because is it a crosshatch?
Yep, and there's no right or wrong way.
Why is there a red light and is it vibrating?
Exactly, so it has the ionic pulsing, so it's kind of like a 3-in-1. You see the red LED light, we all know the power of red LED, and then it has your micro needling. These are surgical stainless steel needles. And I want to emphasize, this does not hurt. I have had 3 children. Every time, Sean, I'm like, bring me the epidural, sister. I don't do pain. But honestly, the results are so good, you would, even if it was uncomfortable. But fortunately, that's part of our patent, it's not. So you're going to glide it in vertical, diagonal, and horizontal directions. And then I kind of visually divide my face into 4 quadrants, and then I just work my way around, take it under the jawline, especially if you felt some slackening there, onto the neck. You can even take it onto the décolleté if you're a side sleeper, on the backs of the hands. It's fantastic. And what's exciting about this is there's this sort of incredible thing that happens through that vertical exfoliation process, that these new skin cells, as they're optimized, they don't come back with the issues that the old ones do.
So you're really, you're disrupting the surface of the skin and encouraging the skin to turn over fresh cells. And in doing so, you're teaching the skin how to look and behave like younger skin.
Exactly.
And so it's not an illusion. There's actually, you're going to show us by way of a kind of an analogy demonstration here, there's actually a structure change taking place in your skin. And we do have an update. The rose gold sold out.
Oh, come on.
I know, it's such a bummer, but
I'm
we
so
are
sorry.
Please don't get jealous seeing me hold mine. It's the only one I have. Oh no, I have this one right here.
I don't even have one. That's so embarrassing.
So gone. And when it's Monday TSV time, which is the real kickoff and day for this, again, you'll only have the white choice, but it's still a smoke and value compared to what you would pay at retail.
And it's the same technology.
Everything.
And I love that you buy it once. Like, you own the technology for life.
So let me ask you about that, because we have an auto delivery program, which we highly encourage. This is called a micro needle tip. It's the head of the device. You can see this line of demarcation. It actually comes off the device. And the auto delivery program, which we thoroughly encourage, allows you to get replenishment heads. So walk me through that, Jamie, because I know a lot of people that have kept their BeautyBio GloPRO device for like a year using it.
Sure.
But then I know a lot of people that constantly, even like you, swap out the heads every 3 or 4 months. And so explain that.
I think of it like a razor or a toothbrush. I mean, can you use your razor in the shower for a year? For sure, but then the first time you change it, you're like, oh, I did it in half the time, right? So it's just more efficient, like, again, toothbrush or a razor. So I like to swap my head every 3 to 4 months, so we do have that great auto delivery. And I want to mention as well, we do have the body attachment head, which is a little bit wider. We call this economy size, sisters. I use this every single night above my kneecaps for that saggy skin. You can use it. You saw it on a very famous TV show. They were talking all about how this is the thing to do at home for body, on some of those lumpy bumpies and all of the things that our babies leave behind. This is that moment of self-care. So this is the body head, a little bit wider, and the needles are shaped a little bit differently, but again, totally painless. And I want to show you as well, I want you to pretend that these little candies are layers of your skin, right? So what happens is, as you roll the GloPRO over the skin, a man shaves, so he takes off this kind of upper layer of the skin, so his skin looks younger. What we're doing is vertically helping to stimulate the skin, gently parting these skin cells. And when this happens, your skin says, whoop, okay, all right, something's going on here. I've got to wake up and create these optimized cell turnover. So this is that vertical exfoliation process. So instead of the ancient days where we kind of stripped everything off and all the downtime, this is what's so great is then you're creating those little channels, those little passageways. This is your skin churns. Instead of having everything, sit on top of